Hey guys, Darth Blank here, back with what is this, part 4? Part 4 of our Doki Doki Literature Club playthrough. So, last time, we finished our Yuri run, and she's still my favorite, and we started our Natsuki run. So, luckily, our last 2 runs, which will be finishing up Natsuki, and then, of course, doing Sayori, all of that'll be much faster, because we can skip dialogue that we've already seen. So, we're just seeing the scenes that we hadn't seen previously. And so obviously it speeds it along. So I feel like we're on the home stretch, more or less, comparatively. Anyway, so that was the first thing. Second thing, first of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of the for the subscribers and the views and the likes and everything else, and the nice comments. We are, as of today, we are officially at 190 subscribers, and I am so excited to see my channel grow, and I'm very happy that you guys seem to be enjoying the content, so that's perfect. Anyway, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So, of course, we are at the second poem. We have to make one for Natsuki, so be thinking cute. Thinking cute and adorable, like a puppy. See? Nailed it. I feel like sweet is gonna be Sayori. Yep, I was right. Darn it. Alright, hang on. No one panic. Fun! Darn it! Alright, hang on. We can do this. Silly. Oh my gosh, so far we've gotten 3 for her and 1 for the one we're actually aiming for. There we go, that literally is cute. Hang on, there, freeze. There we go. So in case you don't know, this game, for whatever reason, visual novels in general, actually, seem to be super GPU intensive. It seems so funny, because this is like, it's an anime with that you click on. Like, I don't understand why it's so GPU intensive, but my computer hates visual novels. It takes so much power, which is a pain because I love visual novels. It's something that I've only very recently gotten into, so it's it's a pain. Anyway, so you'll notice lag spikes as I click on things. That's because my GPU is exploding. So anyway, it's unfortunate, but there's like, I mean, come on, I want to record this stuff, so you know, what are you gonna do? Sorry, as usual, I'm all clogged up in the morning. Anyway, okay, so far we're at like 3 and 2, or 4 and 2, I think. So, or something like that. We need to be better. Darn it all. She's so hard to choose for. Luckily, we saved it, so if it's not right, we'll just backtrack. But, pure. There we go. Okay. Melody? There we go. Nailed it. We're catching up, people. Giggle. Nailed it. We're getting close. Smile. Nope, that one was wrong. Kitty. That was a good one. Games. There we go. Play. Nope. Flower. Darn it. Alright, let's reload. This one has been not going well. Back up. Try that again. Anime. There we go. That's an easy one. Cute. Another easy one. Isn't flower Sayori? Didn't we just discover that? Yes, it was, by the way. Oh my gosh. There we go. That's an easy one. Feather. Nope. Pink. There we go. Sunny. Nope. Bliss. Nope. Lollipop. There we go. Twirl. There we go. That's a good one. It's a food item. There, I was about to say, she cooks. Sugar. And again, she cooks. Mouse. There we go. Puppy, another easy one. I feel like it's just giving me this one because it knows that almost didn't go well. Dance? Oh yeah, I was about to say, it kind of felt like a stretch to begin with. Giggle. There we go, that was a good one. Let's see here. Vacation. Yeah, I don't know. Kitty, there we go, it's an easy one. Games, another easy one. Boop. Yes, okay, that one was definitely right. All right, that one was a journey, but we got it. All right, anyway, now we can go ahead and skip to where we were to anything new. Wow, look how much we would have had to skip anyway. Woohoo! Look how much faster we're going. Holy skip, Batman. And we're here to something new. Anyway, it's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one in. Let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica. And Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Huh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, and I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki reaches her fingers to scoot one of these smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so that was her. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so there's too inconvenient to fit inside the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. You're gonna stand on a rolling chair? That's how people die. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. Exactly, it's what I was just saying. Anyway, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Hey, look, we got our second scene. Look, she's all terrified. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf, I think is what that one said. Anyway, what are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steadily instead of just sitting and doing nothing? Who was it that told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt? I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes, I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Joshua? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright, let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box? What are you looking at? I like how the face is just like, she's like, oh my god. You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross, gross! It's like, a fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Natsuki suddenly appears in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Little laugh. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like the most recent club member is a total pervert, so I hope you're happy. What? Don't spread that rumor. That's not true at all. I didn't. Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh, good. Oh, no. I'm like, huh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. And she's crying. No, I'm not going to do that. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks, or maybe it's like, no. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault. So Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you can want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. All right. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can just get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. She's so adorable, even while she's sad. I'm so sorry, Natsuki. You're really nice to me. I'm like, am I? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. It does. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. I'm just like, nervous laugh. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up, if you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, taking note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this one for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Little laugh. Told you. Yeah. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Alright, poems. Here we go. Obviously with Natsuki first. Obviously. Silence. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. I'm like, silent. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poem's supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Silence. Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of the hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey Joshua, did you do something to Natsuki? Don't say it like that. I didn't do anything, okay? Like I am completely innocent, all right? We were being sweet to each other. It was this like super sweet like talk, and then she got embarrassed and ran off, okay? Not my fault. I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I've been trying to impress Natsuki. She's like, okay. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Yeah, she's very astute. I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Joshua? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I don't understand Monica's joke at all. Anyway. How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. She's like, I do? But Joshua wrote this poem and was supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Josh was done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this, if you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Josh was right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now, and no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. And we already saw this. This is her, that was her poem that we already read. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. That was her. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone who would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. I can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid of people finding out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you, but that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Oh my gosh, that's like in real life, that's like my motto right there. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Literally, that's like my motto. So relatable. Natsuki, I'm so proud of you. That is so true. That's 100% how I feel about everything in life. That's so true. Anyway, not the point. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Little laugh. Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow's too, okay? Alright, I will. Alright, and then we'll share with Sayori next. Is she reading it? Ooh, I like this one, Joshua, and has some nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. I wouldn't lie to you, Joshua. Never, ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. Okay, now after this is all old, so we've already seen all that. Okay, now we got Yuri. She'll have a few unique lines. Are you still mad at me? Huh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday, because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true, meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, You might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think about it before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, then things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. Oh, something else relatable. Anyway, so please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants, but it's not fair to you if you could be enjoying the time with Natsuki or Sayori. Yuri, please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Silence. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. That is such BS. Okay. Oh, all right. This is proof that this Joshua is not accurate. What I would have said right there, like in real life, is I would have 100% reassured her, Yuri, I don't hate you. Like, that I do lean towards this, like, as my preferred style of writing, but I appreciate many types of writing. And yours is great too. Like, that's not too much to say. That's super easy to say. It's super easy to express. That way everyone's pleased. Like, what more could you want? Like, idiot. This fake Joshua. Anyway. That one was old, I guess. That's pretty funny. Anyway, that was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. And then we already saw that. I guess it's even more... Okay, actually, we already read all that, so that's not new. And here we are, making time. Woo! See, this is why this is why these runs are gonna be so much faster. Look how much time we're saving. Look at it all. Look at it. Oh, well, in this one, I mean, we already talked about this, but like I said, so in this one, it's where she was super, like, worried that we would walk home with someone else that we were crushing on. And in Yuri's playthrough, I told her that I would walk with her. So I'll just keep that part consistent because, of course, I would walk home with her. Because, like, you know, you don't have to sacrifice all time with your friends just because you have someone that you're crushing on. You know what I mean? Anyway, Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you seem like you really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Joshua. You think about me too much sometimes. Okay, and after all that, nothing else is new. Okay, and the third poem. Look how fast this is all with our fast forward and everything. It's so nice. Okay, so Natsuki. Candy. Nailed it. Oh, happiness. All right, we're 1 for 1. That's not great. Giggle. That's one of hers, I remember. Fluffy, I was about to say, that's definitely one of hers. Ribbon, nailed it. Puppy, that's an easy one. Cute, another easy one. Passion, nope. Yeah, I don't know, I was kind of at a loss at that one. Lollipop, that's another easy one. Anime, another easy one. Kitty was also on there, that would have been an easy one. Sticky? Ah, nailed it. I was thinking sticky because she makes food and, like, there's sticky things in food and I don't know, it was all I could come up with. Okay, vanilla. I was about to say food, right? She makes food. Okay, what else? Sunset? Yeah, I don't know. That one didn't feel right. There we go. That's another easy one. I don't know. Romance doesn't necessarily... Romance! Yeah, I know. I see. I told you it wasn't right. I could feel it. Feel it in the force, Luke. Fun. Darn it. Okay, hang on. We can do this. Marshmallows, about to say. Food, remember? Anything food related is an easy one. Sugar. There's another easy one. Strawberry. There we go. Food. We're keeping at it, kids. Rainbow? Nah. I still think we got that one though. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Oh, hang on. None of that's new. Okay. So we wrote our poems and now we're skipping on through. Hey, you. Huh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. Oh, that's right. Sometimes you just came up, something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. For a second, I thought he said worry any longer. I was like, I don't think she was worried about it. Anyway, geez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles the last part. No, I probably make it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her, yeah, she seems pretty down lately, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your own phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, then in that case, I think you should just trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Geez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Dude, she's like such a tsundere, like all the way through. Okay, anyway, after that, it's all poem sharing, and of course Natsuki's first. Please be right. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course, you know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer, that's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ha! Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? Huh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? Silence. It took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Okay, fun fact, from what I've seen in my life, that's surprisingly common. People that seem overly arrogant there's at least a fair amount of the time it's because they have insecure issues. And I think that a lot of the time I come across as that way, where it's like, I'm like 50-50, where like half the time I'll come across as overly arrogant and like overly confident, and then it's because I'm trying to talk myself into feeling like proud about myself so you don't feel like have self-esteem issues, and then the other half the time I just tell you, but like, yeah, I'm pathetic or whatever. Like, it's not a good in between, you know? It's really rough. Anyway, if she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too, right? Joshua, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me that I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never share my poems before this. Natsuki, because no one ever takes me seriously. What's the point sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's so cute, that's just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter, the emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki, if you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it. Don't read it. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that my first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. And then this is this a new poem? Actually, I think this one's new. I think it's new because of because of us being nice to her and everything. Because tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars. But when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearier because you think of me. Because you. So, I'm actually drawing parallels because I've only ever done a Yuri playthrough and then I pressed on, but obviously this time we're trying to get the happiest ending, so I'm doing all of them. So this is new for me too. But what I'm realizing is, if you remember, Yuri's third poem was something special, and at the end, in-game Joshua was saying that he's like, obviously this one's not hard to figure out, and I didn't get it. Like, it went right over my head, and I assumed that was her drawing something like basically saying, I love you, Joshua. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a poem about hitting on you. That's basically where I assumed where I was going. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what I assumed. But with this one, obviously this one's obvious, so even for me. So I feel like that the third poem is specific to the person who wrote it. You know what I mean? Like, it's specific to you. So anyway, so that's just interesting because I guess I didn't realize that. Anyway, silence. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. I was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well, and I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's... Silence. Meaningful. Yeah. I'm glad. I thought he said yeah, like, obviously. Like, it's like, she's like, don't be arrogant. Anyway, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. But as I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Huh? Why not? I just don't. Jeez. I realize what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of teasing her, I chose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would... Silence. Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah. I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. We'll show it to Sayori next, I suppose. Silence. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I gotta tell you don't like it. Oh, hang on. None of that. There's nothing new with her. Let's go Yuri. This is not gonna be pretty. Silence. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. It's worse because obviously we're doing this for the playthrough. We're trying to get the ending, but I like Yuri the best, so it's killing me to be anything but like perfect to her. It's killing me. Anyway, man, that was just torturous. That was torturous. I can't stand being anything but just like heavenly to her. I hate it. Hurt it. Anyway, so this is all just performing, nothing new with her. Okay, sticking with the Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? Oh, come on, Joshua. It's awfully suspicious, you know, spending time with her in the club room every day, pretending to like manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I don't. I think you're misunderstanding, Joshua. It's not that Natsuki just hates everyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew that, but I didn't just want to admit it. So I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? I'm not sure to respond to Monika. While I care about her and the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monika smiles sweetly. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, okay? Alright. And that's her poem, and that's nothing new. You know, alright, there we go. And after that's nothing new, so we can keep on skipping. Forward! Yeah, I'm not gonna try and hold it the whole time. Basically, they're talking, it's fine. I'm just gonna take a drink. Okay, and this is for us deciding to go with who at the festival. So we're gonna go ahead and team up with, obviously, Natsuki. I almost said Yuri. Anyway, well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun, and you'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago, you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's pretty sad. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. Yeah, you should feel bad! You stupid fool! You were so mean to her! Ah, I hate it! Sorry. Anyway, so that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. You guys excited? Yes? Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Joshua? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Silence, silence. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. Silence. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do and then no one offering to help. That doesn't mean... Silence. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. Natsuki, thank you. Someone appreciate her. I can't stand it. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way the people feel during the performances, so you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Silence. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she's tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best. And all of us are gonna make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for the weekend, and you literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping you, I'd be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say that you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Silence. Never mind. There you go. Alright, skip. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We send each other one after exchanging. I don't know why my brain isn't getting this. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. I think I'm following, sorry. Anyway, she's almost a different personality on phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. Thank you. The rest of these people text like robots. Like, I always add a lot of emojis to my text, that's just how I am. Anyway, she also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori, obviously we saw that. This is the super sad part. Luckily, we don't have to deal with it twice. Run away. Alright. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Silence. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. She's so adorable. Anyway, I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I don't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything that I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I can count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than saying something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Joshua? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Oh, this is ridiculously heavy. Haha, I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Little laugh. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Huh? It's not that I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm not worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people, but... Geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Little laugh. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey, now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like, Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki. Forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Little laugh. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Joshua. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Joshua, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going to be in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making sure every tray is a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into small bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made on your first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I can use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah, it's just take a little bit longer. Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your girl's fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all that work? I start to fight back, trying to itch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I would like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah, the force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross, you got it on my face. Whose fault is that? Or whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish I'm faster. I grabbed her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grabbed that one as well. And she's laughing. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it into my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Joshua, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Silence. What kind of question is he asking me just like that? How did the moon turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Huh? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll do even better once we add the icing. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Ah, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it a little more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose the cupcake based on the word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, little laugh. Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on, we're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Picks up the paste and fastens the novel onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki pulls them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Oh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Little laugh. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she were here, she'd probably be had down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slow. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that, and don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Little laugh. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Ah, yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere... do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Joshua, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I've felt it for a while now. Ah! Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Joshua? Sayori, just now we weren't... Little laugh. It's okay, Joshua. I just stopped by to say hi. Well... You should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat my cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Alright, now after this, nothing new, so we can skip the crushing pain that's about to happen. Flee! Anyway, so again, we're gonna have to stick to our guns, but don't worry, we're skipping that too. Run! I managed to carry all of the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily though, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. That's right. Alright, so nothing new here. And that was that. Okay, now this is where we stopped with Yuri, so we are officially done with our Natsuki run. So now... as you can see, they match. Anyway, now we can reload. All right, people. Sorry. Oh, no, I ruined it. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad, everybody. I just accidentally saved over the top of our Sayori run. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. But it's fine. It's salvageable, okay? It's totally salvageable. And I will, it's fine, okay? It's totally fine. Okay. Here's how this is gonna work. So our options are, I'll have to replay the beginning, but it'll still save all this. None of this is gone. It's not wasted. It's just a little more work for me. I would have preferred to get farther on our Sayori run today. But basically, here's what's gonna happen. So I think we'll call the video here. And then off camera, I will play the little intro sequence again. I'll get to the Sayori. I'll get to the first poem again, and then I'll save it right there. And then, yeah, I'll get to the Sayori section. I'll save it right there. And then tomorrow, we will start fresh on our Sayori run. And tomorrow might be either the final episode or one of the final episodes. And tomorrow's episode might be longer as well, because if we're close, I might make that episode longer and push through to see if we will be finishing. But anyway, so it's a little bit of a pain, but it's not that big a deal. It's salvageable. I'll fix it off camera so that tomorrow's episode can be lined up so that we're good to go. So never fear, everybody. Nothing is lost. It's just a little extra work for me, so no big deal. Anyway, well, I guess we'll call it there, because my bad. So we'll call it there. I will fix that. It's fine. Nothing is lost. Nothing is ruined. We're still good. So, yeah. So I will be recording Fallout 4 right after this. Tomorrow should be totally normal. We'll be launching into our Sayori run, which will be fantastic. And on that run, we actually don't have to stop here. On that run, we can just press all the way through. So that'll be different and super exciting. So that'll be really, really cool. And I am very, very excited. So that'll be really, really cool. We are getting very close to finishing this game. I have some other ideas about what's going to replace this game. I am not positive on exactly what I am going to, on exactly what's next, but I can think about that a little more intensively once it's a little more on the horizon. So, you know, not that a big deal yet. Anyway, that is going to call it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.